Hey guys, what's up? I just have to say this really quick. I need to start compiling a collection of pictures that I take while I'm trying to start recording a video, because I record my videos on Photo Booth on my computer, and sometimes I forget to turn it to video mode so it snaps a picture of myself while I'm trying to start talking. It's kind of embarrassing. Hello! It's been a couple weeks, so sorry about that, but even though it's been a couple weeks, in terms of using the sticky notes, I've only got 4 in front of me. So let's go ahead and get started. This should be a nice, little tiny blog. Number 1 says, I have a new buddy. And here's the explanation. I've told you about my practicum class, where I get my own wrench and I get to hang lights and no. Well, I also have this other class called Stagecraft, and it's basically theater tech. It's behind the scenes. It's working on building sets and designing sets and lights and stuff like that. So the other day it was last week, we had to go to the wood shop, and we got to work with the tools in the wood shop. We had to take these big sheets of plywood. They weren't this big, I'm just showing you that they were square. And we had to trim them down to little planks like this. Then we had to trim them down to 16 inches. Then we had to use the bandsaw and cut something out of it. And then that was it. So we had to use all of these different tools to make something. Now, I gave you a hint about what I made when I talked about what kind of wood they were. I've been keeping him in my shelf. When we first got our pieces of wood, what else was I supposed to think of? Yes, I made my very own plank. He's like the perfect size. He has the groove out of his head, which is what I did with the bandsaw. And I came home and I picked the right colors of crayon, and I looked up pictures of him, and I gave him his eyes and his famous smile. So yeah, I have my new wooden 2x4 pal. He's not really 2x4, because I didn't measure that, but I just eyeballed it. And he tells the most fantastic jokes in the universe. When you guys come to visit me, which hopefully you will, I'll have to let him tell you some of his famous jokes. I love him. And it's actually like this thick, piece of wood, because my old plank that I had was just a little, centimeter thick piece of bark that I found outside. But now I actually have a legitimate one that I made myself, and I'm so happy. I love him. Okay. Sticky note number 2 says, Cabaret is coming up soon. Yes, I perform in October of next month. October of next month. I'm so articulate. I perform next month. October. I start on the 15th, I think. Let me look at my calendar. Yes. My first performance is on the 15th. I'm super excited. Last night we ran the show. We started to run the show. We did only Act 1. We only had to redo 2 scenes, which was awesome. And we kicked some butt. And tonight we're going to do Act 2. So hopefully we'll be as good as last night. And my part's turning out to be really fun. I get to be in one of the big dance numbers and all of this stuff. It's a lot of fun. Okay, number 3 says State Fair. It is the Texas State Fair now, and I'm going this weekend, so I'm really excited. I'm going to be bringing my camera, so next time you should be seeing some videos and stuff from the State Fair. And that way, now I'll have some more other pictures and stuff to put in for you guys to see, instead of just sitting there watching me talk and gesture randomly. There goes my phone. And number 4 says challenges, backwards, with a big smiley face. I have 2 challenges for you. 1 is to see who's paying attention, and 2 is just a little fun one. These aren't trivia. These are who's the fastest. And 1 is who's the fastest, and 1 is who pays attention. The first one is about Halloween. I have finally come to a decision over who I am being for Halloween. I'm being in a pear costume with my mom. And I have posted on my Facebook who I ended up choosing. And I've told a couple people. So your task is to see if you were paying attention. Tell me who me and my mom have decided to be. We are one of the most dynamic duos of all time. Okay, question number 2 is not really a question. Challenge number 2. I've made a lot of new friends here at UTA, and this is for them, my new friends that I've made. The first person to either post a comment on this video on Facebook or on YouTube, the first new person that I've met to post a comment will get a reward from me. So this is about who's the fastest. If you have just met me at UTA, this is, you weren't my friend back in New Mexico, post a comment, let me know you watched the video, and you'll get a special reward. And so yeah, and I'll feature your name in my, in my video, and possibly your picture. We'll see how that works out. Depends on who it is. So, okay, that's really all I have for you guys. It's kind of a short little one this time. So yeah, start those challenges, comment quickly, see if you're paying attention to what I say, and have a good week, and I will see you guys next week. Alright, peace out, bye! If I can click the stop button. Okay.